think we should be alive.
There's 2 minutes left until 49ers pick.
And then Eric, if you it should be streaming. Yeah, I think this excellent connection. I love to see that.
All right, yeah, I can see it. I can see our little box there. Drew
Nice.
looks good.
You like
You
it?
get a new suit,
Oh
Drew?
yeah, that looks good. You draw
Oh,
that?
Live.
All right. So
Yeah,
Yep.
there it is. It shows up right in my feed.
but welcome everyone, even though there's no one watching right now. But if you happen to rewatch this when this is live, welcome.
You wearing your jersey, Josh?
No, I'm I think this is a jersey you got me, the throwback.
Oh yeah, your throwback boomer. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
all right.
clean.
So Eric, I got all the looks like Zach Wilson was picked, but I got all the Twitter up. So if there's anyone specific that you want me to look up, let me know. I have Adam Schefter and then Jason Lacaforia or whatever his name is, and then of course the homeland or motherland.
Nice.
I got the Bengals. All right. So
what's happening on the Zach Wilson Twitter?
Zach Wilson? Here, let me
I don't
see.
know about Zach Wilson, man.
Yeah,
If you look at
refresh
his stats, he's really good at beating teams that aren't very good. But when he plays teams that were that were ranked at some point, he really didn't do that great. I think he was like 0-5 or something. So he's really good at beating bad teams.
Yeah, he's a bad team beater. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but
He's
there's
a
not
bully.
many of those in the AFC East except for the team that he's on.
All right.
AFC East. Who else has he got? He's got the Patriots. He's got the Dolphins. And he's got somebody else, right?
The Bills. So that's
the
two
Bills,
potential
yeah.
playoff teams next year.
Okay, nice. Got a suit. Staying at a hotel in Cleveland, it looks like.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Wait, can you see this right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can. Okay, so the thing is, you can see what I can see, but they can't see what I can see.
They're
so that's
picking.
perfect.
Okay.
All right,
you called this, Josh. Trey Lance.
They did
Trey
pick.
Lance.
They did pick
Really?
Trey Lance.
Yeah. You called Trey
Really?
Lance. So
Wow.
there it is.
Okay.
I mean, it makes so much sense because, like, and don't get me wrong, like, Mac. There's nothing wrong with Mac Jones, but like, I don't know. It's just like you didn't have to trade up. I don't think anyone was that interested in Mac Jones. I think what it was is like you don't want to show your cards because the Jets could potentially pick Trey Lance, right? If you have Trey Lance as your like second quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
Must have been very bullish on Trey Lance.
Well, it's weird though because like the odds were like the betting odds of who was going to go to scroll back up. That's a good view.
Right here. I just don't want to
yeah.
show too much on the but it's crazy. They're showing the live but I guess as long as we keep the audio off, it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
But the betting odds markets like flipped, right? Like so like Mac Jones was a heavy favorite last night, and then today like it flipped to Trey Lance. So I don't know if they were just running a good smoke screen or what. I thought you were on like Trey Lance Twitter. I didn't know you were on like ESPN Twitter, so you should probably not.
Fields could go to the Lions. Because the next 3 picks don't need quarterbacks. Falcons, Bengals, Dolphins.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping that there's a trade here, because I'm kind of Team Pitts right now. Team Pitts, Team Chase, then Team Sewell. And I'll flip the second we pick whoever we pick. But if they trade, then chances are, usually people trade up for the quarterback. Of course, then again, it is the Bengals, and the Bengals have told the world that they want Jamar Chase. So maybe if a team really wants Jamar Chase, they're going to go ahead and flip up.
But I think when it comes down to it, when it's like the top 10 or whatever, I think I think teams really know who they're gonna pick. I mean, I think it's just pretty much known. Like in my opinion, like I don't know. For the Bengals, they pretty much know the top 3 picks are gonna be quarterbacks, right? So like,
Yeah.
the first question is, how far do you think Mac Jones is gonna fall?
I don't think he falls far, right? I mean,
I
you
think
still
I
got
think the only team that was going to pick him was the Niners. I think he could fall to the 20s.
I don't know.
I don't think he goes past like 15 or so.
I mean, it's possible, but
maybe.
I don't think he gets past the Steelers. If he falls to the Steelers, I mean, that's like a no-brainer. Like,
Hey, I mean, you've got an old quarterback who can't, do it like he used to. He's going to retire in a few years, probably, maybe even next year. So, I mean, Mac Jones is the logical choice for teams like that. Someone you can kind of just plug in until you can develop him.
Can you find Trey Lance's Twitter feed? See what he's saying?
yeah, here, let's see.
Or I guess he's not saying it because he's on the TV.
Lance Twitter. Well, yeah, like when they get to that point, someone's handling their. Wait, did I spell his name wrong?
Well, that's right.
NFL Twitter when the 49ers actually did select Trey Lance. I know their fan base because like everyone was saying that like how upset they would be if it was actually Mac Jones. But to me that was always because like they didn't have to trade up. They would have got him at 12 in my opinion. Like they didn't even have to.
Could be you could end up with a Trubisky situation.
All right, let me do this one. This is just like the hashtag NFL draft.
How's Jamar doing?
Jamar Chase?
Yeah, like I don't. We don't want to like if you. I mean, hopefully he's not on the phone. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me see what the Bengals are doing. Go time. Oh, we must be on the clock.
Nope. Falcons still have 3 minutes left.
Okay. Looks like they're talking to. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was definitely a smokescreen when it comes down to it.
What's La Campora saying?
Let's see. Says.
Okay, same thing you said.
Says it makes a lot more sense than Mac Jones. I think Fields would be the second best QB in this draft, but I get more than Jones. Or I get this more than Jones, and I definitely get convinced it was Jones, as many GMs in the NFL were.
Yeah.
No,
they did trick everybody. They did trick people, right? People were
serious about
that.
No, they definitely convinced them. But I mean, like, logically, if you're just thinking from a football stance, like you... So, to me, they're probably not going to trade Garoppolo.
Why?
I don't know if he's a day one starter though. I thought
you think you draft?
I think they should cut him.
Cut him? Why wouldn't you trade him if you could cut him? Why wouldn't you cut him if you could trade him?
They'd free up $27 million in cap space. Then they could go after Julio.
Yeah, but isn't that the same as if they trade him?
Oh, because you still have to take on cap space.
Why?
Obviously not as much because he's got an insane contract, but
all the picks in. Who's this going to be?
Ooh.
Here's the first drama. So they didn't trade it, or if they traded it,
is it going to be? I think it'll be Kyle Pitts.
Actually, this is probably
Kyle Pitts.
It is. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That's a good weapon right there.
Yeah. Well, that's good though. So this is like definitely definitely Jamar Chase now. Definitely Jamar Chase. Okay. Well, you gotta go on Bengals Twitter, right? Because they'll.
Look. All right. Here we go.
Oh boy.
It's 100% Jamar Chase. Like it's like
It's
Yeah.
gotta be Sewell.
here. Hold on, let me.
I mean, there's no way.
So it's down to Team Chase versus Team Sewell.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be happy. Somebody's going to be a little disappointed.
Got 3 viewers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first live stream.
I
And if you
mean,
comment, it might take us a while, but we'll eventually respond.
it's gotta be Sewell. There's no way that they don't take him.
Are you serious?
I think it's gotta be.
Why?
I'm probably gonna be wrong, but the right choice has to be Sewell.
I don't know.
I feel like they're gonna mess it up.
I feel like you can't have too much quarterback depth, so maybe they should take Justin Fields here. Get that Ohio State quarterback team back together. You know.
Oh wait,
Well, I was thinking about it. If the Bengals draft Jamar Chase, which is like 95% chance I'm at this point that they're going to draft him, they basically just replicated the LSU offense.
Yeah.
Because T. Higgins is basically a better version of was it Marshall, Terrence Marshall? Yeah, their second receiver. Jamar Chase is going to be Jamar Chase, and then basically, oh my gosh, who's our other receiver? Our third receiver, if we get Jamar Chase,
Higgins.
Tyler Boyd.
Boyd would
Tyler
be
Boyd. Yeah, Boyd.
Justin Fields, or not Justin Fields, but Justin Jefferson, right?
Jefferson, one of the Jeffersons.
Justin
remember if it's
Jefferson is way
Justin or
better than
Jordan.
Tyler Boyd
Everything's
at
starting
this
to
point.
overlap. Right. I feel like ESPN would probably have it updated first.
Well, yeah, it's on there. They send out the notification almost immediately.
TV says there's 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there it is. ESPN.com. 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
See, there even ESPN thinks its best fit is Penei Sewell.
That's because everybody wants the Bengals to take. You notice how like all the teams that have bigger fan bases, they have them getting the wide receiver, and they're like, oh yeah, the Bengals
Yeah.
have to take Sewell. Like, how come the Dolphins don't have to take Sewell? Their offensive line's terrible.
Yeah, but
Why
It's
are they
big
not
market.
being
It's big
tested
market
as-
privilege.
Yeah. Oh, give the Bengals the offensive lineman, and then we'll give the
Like a
Dolphins the
flashy
awesome-
receiver.
Yeah, exactly. Glitz and glamour to the big South Beach team, and then Bengals have to be the practical decision.
all right. Well, because the reality of the situation, why would we draft Sewell and then make him a guard? Why would you pick? It just doesn't make any sense. Like that's what they were talking about. Is if we get Sewell this year, then we make him a guard, and then eventually he'll transfer to tackle. It just doesn't make sense.
No,
Well,
that
I
doesn't
mean,
make sense.
it's
I think
not-
he has to
it's
start
not-
a tackle immediately.
It's not the worst idea to have them acclimate to the league at guard and you move
But
them to
value,
tackle.
though, we're talking about value. You can't get another Jamar Chase in the draft.
Well, but that's different. Yeah, I mean, but in a vacuum, if you draft a guy high in the first round and have him, that would be like, like with the wide receiver, maybe he doesn't play every down the first game, and then eventually you move him and increase his responsibilities and expectations as he's growing into the offense. I don't see a problem with that.
They said the highest
But-
drafted tight end of all time.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only thing that worries me about a tight end is that, like the longevity. Like I just don't think they last as long as a receiver.
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Vernon Davis play forever? He was the last super fast tight end that I can think
Yeah,
of.
but I mean, on average, though, I mean, you're talking
Well,
about
but Kyle Pitts, you're not drafting him to like run like the same routes that you would do like a guy that's like a plodding blocking tight end. You know, like
Yeah.
he's
Well, yeah,
supposed
you're
to
not
have.
drafting Kyle Pitts to be average. You're drafting him to be great.
Well, but I mean, he has elite speed for the position. So the
Yeah.
idea is that he's
He's a
not.
wide receiver.
Yeah. So he's not going to take the same type of hits that like a tight end would working, underneath and getting hit by, the middle
Mhm.
linebacker or somebody. He's going to do a lot more, um, you know, stretching the defense up the middle. I don't know, but I see what you're saying. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced that, uh, the tight end. I mean, that the tight ends don't take the big hits. I think they take bigger hits because the bigger you are, the less like a corner or safety is going to square you up and hit you in the chest. They're either going to hit you. They usually go low. I mean, they used to go high, but now they go low.
Okay,
You're
so
too big.
here's the hot take. I just this year it seems like some offensives this year, like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of teams scoring like 50 points. This might be like the highest scoring year ever because like these offenses like that they're creating now is like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm all for like the Bengals just going like, you know what? Let's just fix the offense. We have the quarterback. Let's just draft all offense, and we'll fix the defense.
A tight end. That's basically what he is. Or Calvin Johnson as a tight end.
Yeah. Whoa! Look at that LSU football. Don't screw this up at Bengals. What?
Where's the heart? Okay.
What?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Why not? It's the truth.
All right. Here it is. Come on. I
Ah.
want to see Chase so I can get a Jamar Chase jersey.
Okay, well, where is the most live version of it that we can get?
This is it right here. I'm on the page right now. See,
ESPN
I'm trying not to stay on ESPN too much. Everything's muted, so we're good.
Okay.
So we're just
All
gonna.
right, but you're on their Twitter, right?
Yeah, we're on their Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say. Yeah, because it's not the main broadcast, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but we can listen to this though. This is just a clip.
Kyle Pitts, tight end.
Oh well, okay, never mind. That's just like, all right,
That was
Twitter.
a pretty short clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe not. I don't know. I don't know where it
Well,
went.
he hugged them, so they had to censor that so that he's not wearing a mask. So they had to.
None of them
cut
are.
that out. I'm not allowed to see that. People not wearing masks hugging each other. There's our guys. They show on ESPN. They're showing all the Cincinnati fans partying down at the.
Oh, so
thing.
it's got to be Chase.
No, they're walking it up.
Oh, okay. Nope, here it is. Joe Burrow gets his man, and the Bengals will look for offensive line on this day 2. I think.
Boom.
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on.
get it. All right.
Boom.
So hold on. Let's go to
All
Is
the.
that
right.
a prediction?
Hold on,
Or
let's
is that a
see.
tweet?
See it. Here it
Yep.
is.
Nope,
There
they
it
picked
is.
There it
them.
is.
They
Hold
picked
on.
them.
Hold on. Let's start this over.
The Cincinnati Bengals select
Jamar
Oh.
Chase.
Let's
All
go.
right, let's go.
Team Chase.
Let's score
let's
some
go.
points.
the Cincinnati Bengals
Oh.
select
All right.
I think really their primary motivation was
I'm
to
gonna-
sell you another jersey, Josh.
Oh well, they won. They
I
won.
posted-
They heard the Breaker Bros.
Cincinnati Bengals.
I posted it on our comments that Josh was going to buy another
Oh
jersey
no!
if they took Pitts.
This is what I wanted to see. All right, hold on. Here's the comments. So look, it's why would you have to do that, guy? This guy posted.
No, people are like, I mean, like, it's just like people are like,
There we
as
go.
if the Bengals don't have any other picks. Like they get to pick more people.
That's what.
Oh,
I'm talking
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right,
Oh, man,
Josh.
there's some mixed reactions here.
All right, Josh. How do you feel? You got the player you wanted.
I think it's a great pick. I think if Pitts was there, it would have been a little bit more tough decision. But I think they pretty much knew that the Falcons was going to get Pitts because I mean that made the most sense, right? Especially if Trey Lance wasn't there, because I think Trey Lance is more like if you have a quarterback that may have like a year or two to go, he might be better to sit back behind someone, and it might be worth it in that sense. But yeah, no, I think we got a potential, definitely top 5 pick. Like when we look back, this will definitely be a top 5 player from this draft. I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh,
I take
that's
that
a
back.
hot take.
No. Sorry. He's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but I think he will definitely lead all receivers in yards. Because the Rookie of the Year will most likely go to Trevor Lawrence. Like, I mean, that's.
Well, yeah, I did hear that they worked out Tim Tebow for tight end. So, yeah, if they sign Tim Tebow, then Trevor Lawrence is for sure going to throw for like 5,000 yards and 100 touchdowns.
But yeah, no, it just makes so much sense because like we the Bengals we run 3 receiver sets more than almost any other team in the league. So it's just like we could have done it with Pitts because he's basically a receiver, but to give Joe Burrow one of his top receivers is and honestly with the receiving course that we have, this is basically the last thing I'm going to say is we're definitely going to torch the secondary of our conference, or I'm sorry, our division, because there's not going to be a defensive team that's going to be able to contain our receivers. I can't think of one.
Well, that's assuming T. Higgins doesn't take a step back, which I don't think he will. But
the one thing I will say,
he might statistically, but I think he'll be fine, like play wise.
Well, I mean, Chase is going to be the first guy that gets to wear the jersey he holds up, right? He walks out, holds up the number 1 Chase jersey, and then he's just going to like throw it around his shoulder and wear it to practice and in the games, right?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. This is awesome. I mean, we're almost guaranteed to get like a offensive line in the second round, unless the only way we don't get an offensive line is unless like a really good corner or maybe a defensive end drops.
I don't think we should take a corner.
Yeah, I'm 100% like, okay, I don't care who's available in the second round, you got to take an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, I mean, I definitely think we should double dip.
Oh, well, let's look at that picture.
This one?
Chase wearing the 1 jersey. Nice.
Yep, I'm definitely.
He's gonna wear one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he? That's his number.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You guys
oh,
like
man,
the
it's going
new
to be
numbers?
crazy.
Do you like the new number rule?
I like that pissed off Tom Brady.
My professional football player offensive linemen are gonna have to memorize some numbers to look at. Like, no.
I loved his salty old guy comments. Like, well, why do we even have him wear numbers then? Why not just wear blank jerseys?
It's gonna be the same guy. It's gonna be the same formation anyway. It doesn't matter what number they're wearing.
I don't know. Maybe that was his secret. He was the only one using the numbers.
They're gonna blitz a corner, then they're gonna blitz a corner. It doesn't matter if he's wearing 1 or 49.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a crazy offense. If you think about it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, even like Terrence Marshall will probably get either picked late in the first or early in the second.
4 first-round picks. 4 first-round picks. The number 1, number 5. The last pick in the first round, I think Jefferson was like in the teens, right?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
There he is.
Let's see if there's anything else
I think
on
the Dolphins are gonna pick Sewell now.
Do you think so?
I
know what?
There's
I
any
bet
other
you,
option.
I bet you they'll probably pick Devontae Smith. Oh, that's a good one.
They said Waddle. They said Waddle. They said got our guy.
Waddle's really, really good too.
They said Waddle over Smith, which I think Smith will probably fall to the Eagles.
Well, the Eagles, I don't care who's left, they have to pick a receiver.
And I was watching more film on Jamar Chase, and I was just like trying to figure out. But what I noticed is that he wears cornerbacks out. Like he's so. Like he was going against Patrick Surtain, I think that's his name, right? Who's possibly going to get picked in the top 15. Destroyed him. He went against that Terrell Jr., I think, or something like that, who was picked in the first. Yeah, who was picked in the first round last year, and then Diggs.
The Dolphins picked.
Or not? Was it Diggs or the other cornerback on the Alabama?
Quandre Diggs.
No, I think he was. I think the Cowboys picked him in the second round last year.
Who'd the Dolphins pick?
Dolphins picked Jalen Waddle.
Waddle.
Whoops!
All right.
Now, I was wrong again.
Now, look at this, right? Like, how come the Bengals get killed for taking Jamar Chase? Right now, Jalen Waddle goes pick number 6. Why? Dolphins need a tackle just as much as the Bengals.
Because
I don't care about the Dolphins.
You game plan for a receiver and not for a tackle. Like it's just but this is good. This is good. This means tackle like offensive linemen are going to keep sliding, right? Because like
longer.
So this is good. This is like this is literally a dream scenario for a Bengals fan. I feel like this is like.
Do they have another first round pick? I don't think they do.
Who, the Dolphins? They have another one.
No, the Bengals.
No, they don't. But
I think they should trade for one.
Oh my god, I would flip out if they trade back into the first to get a tackle or like an offensive.
They trade
lineman.
back into the top 15 somehow. That would be.
Oh, that would
be
happen.
awesome.
Yeah. Wait. How come there are no? Let's go on Dolphins Twitter. See if their fans are like showing pictures of like that's Tua's other hip.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. If I just click.
What's the reaction?
What?
Hurt?
I don't think this is the.
It's got to have mentions in it. Right?
Oh, shouldn't you just? Don't you just look at the Dolphins Twitter feed? Like that's not
what if I
Dolphins.
just put Dolphins?
Yeah, at Dolphins. There you go, Miami Dolphins, right there.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Sorry, I'm new to Twitter. Okay. All right, let's see.
Okay. So what are the reactions?
All right, let's click on it. All right. Let's
Des
see.
Bryant said they have.
You just
to use
missed on
Waddle.
Justin Fields. Oh, actually, that was going to be my hot take. I'm sorry. I think Justin Fields will be the rookie of the year. That's going to be my hot take. Sorry, that's my hot take.
The longer he waits, the better the team he's going to.
This guy's excited.
Yeah.
Says welcome to 305.
They have a decent offense last year. That next year.
Okay. Here's another hot take. Aren't the Dolphins just doing a lesser version of what the Bengals just did?
Pretty much.
Like Joe Burrow.
The Dolphins are already a good team.
Joe Burrow is better than Tua, and Jamar Chase is better than Waddle.
Also, okay. So
also Devontae Smith. I don't know why you don't pick. I don't know.
Listen.
Devontae
The only reason why the Dolphins fans might be a little bit more excited is that they could still probably get Slater with their second first round pick.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
That's probably why there's a little bit more optimism. But I think Bengals fans just don't understand. Like if we're just truly looking for a guard, we can probably get a better one all the way up to the third round. But you're right. Like we should get one in the second round. Totally upgrade our offensive line and get a game changer offensive receiver. But yeah, it seems like they're way more optimistic.
So so how much longer do we have to the next pick? I mean, should we be checking in on? Oh, the Lions pick is in. Let's go look at the Lions.
Oh, it's got to. I think it's Fields.
It's gonna be another wide receiver. They're gonna get Devontae Smith. Because if anybody needs a wide receiver, it's the Lions. Because
I was wrong on the 49ers. I was right on the Falcons, and then I've been wrong on the Bengals and the Dolphins. So, I don't know.
Josh, can you pull up the Detroit Lions?
Because in.
Wait. This one? Probably? No? No, that's not it. Do they not have a Twitter?
Maybe
they don't have any fans.
Madden gods.
All right, hold on. Let's all right, let's get out of that then. This
Go
should
back to
be.
that.
This is gonna
How do you
be.
not have a Twitter?
Here we go. No, that's Miami Dolphins.
Latest. The Lions are the pick is in for the Lions.
Let's try this.
I feel like
think
Lawrence got pretty lucky.
I think it's going to be Devontae Smith is my prediction.
I think they
there's
should
a
pick Justin
5, 6,
Fields.
7 where they can't pick Justin Fields
Why not?
because they don't have enough money to have Justin Fields. They are like basically their quarterback's contract is like guaranteed
Yeah.
for the next 3 years.
So they shouldn't have. I don't think they should.
And then Justin Fields' contracts is going to be guaranteed for the next, for the first 4 years. So you're going to have like $30-something million tied up in quarterbacks.
Oh, here it is. All right. Here we go. I wanted Fields, but I'm sure you took the offensive tackle. I swear if we pass up Justin Fields. Did they just not? Oh, okay. It just says the pick is in. Okay. So they're not even up to date yet. Penei Sewell. All right, here we go. "20 years of being a diehard Lions fan. I just get rewarded with this abysmal draft pick." But I think a lot of people predicted that Sewell would be the pick. Can y'all hear me? All right, can you hear me? Okay. I think we sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, it looked like there was a little hiccup here.
I cannot.
You can't hear him?
No.
I can hear Drew.
I can see the stream though.
We're back up. Oh yeah, I can't see you. Your video's not up, Josh, but
Okay, hold on, let me.
there you go.
Is that better?
Yep. All
Sorry.
right. So let's see what the Lions fans are saying on their Twitters.
All right. So can you see that?
I think it's probably mixed.
Yeah, I mean, like, to me, it makes more sense for the Lions to get a lineman. It's the same stupid draft strategy, different regime. Last year, Bob Quinn not trading down and still having a chance to get Okadudu. I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's getting Panay full.
That's my.
And not trading down, a chance to get Rashawn Slater. Unbelievable.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
Nice work, Lions fan.
Okay. He says good pick. Okay, there's one.
Dude,
Like
some
that.
people on Twitter are crazy.
They really are. Look at this guy.
Hang on, I can't.
Oh, he's happy.
Wrong sport. Wrong sport, man.
You really passed up on Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't. Who is? They don't have receivers.
A++. Let's go. You just got
Man,
the steal of the draft.
I'm gonna disconnect and rejoin because I can't hear Josh. So.
Oh, okay.
What's locking for us say?
Let's see.
Okay, there we go. I can hear him now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think we should be good.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So I don't think he said anything yet about. Looks like he's just retweeting though. Yeah, I don't think he's really got any comments here. Let's see what the
Okay.
draft in
Well,
general says.
Carolina's on the. I think their pick is in. So can you pull up the Carolina Panthers?
Ooh, Carolina. Didn't they traded away Bridgewater earlier for a 6-rounder?
I think they might be due for a trade.
Oh,
Oh,
they traded. They traded
Oh,
Bridgewater.
you know, well,
Fields, they need Field. Well, no, they have Darnold.
See.
Robbie Anderson really left the Jets, and now Darnold's back.
Out of New York indefinitely.
Oh man.
pick is
Pick
in.
All right.
Who they got?
Who do you think? It could be corner.
Close.
Los. They should have went Home Depot, man. This is the worst pick ever.
Some say this was a steal.
Oh, the Aaron Rodgers stuff is crazy too.
I know. See, you were all like, "Oh, it's good to make Aaron Rodgers mad." Oh yeah, is it? Is it? He's like, he's gonna go be Alex Trebek.
All right, let's see. Who's it going to be?
Well, no.
And then how far does Mac Jones slide? I could very well see him going to the Steelers.
I don't think he gets past. I don't think he
feel
gets past the Patriots.
I feel like the Patriots would take a linebacker over Mac Jones.
I think Justin Fields has to be picked before Mac Jones, but I don't really believe in any of the GMs to do it.
Okay, let's try this. I think this one. I think out of all the Twitter, this would probably be the most current.
Well, let's listen to Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell's probably going to play right tackle.
The Detroit Lions select Penei Sewell, tackle, Oregon.
So they were celebrating the man who's now going to have the blind side of Jared Goff, a duck.
Let's see what they say.
He's not the blind side. That would be Taylor Decker.
Pain. This great pick, can never have too much O-line, but I heard their O-line
True.
sucks, so it's like this is like a
No,
solid
it's
pick.
really good.
This is not your team is
Taylor
cursed.
Decker,
It's a
Frank
Super Bowl
Ragnow.
bound. That's obviously sarcasm.
Yeah, that's satire. For
It's
sure.
a solid pick. Does he bite kneecaps, or do they have to teach him how? Okay, that's a
That's
nice
a good
reference.
one.
Yeah. He's gonna protect Goff. Okay. Yeah.
Seems like mixed reactions.
Yeah. It's again, they're gonna like the pick better once he starts performing. So it's J.C. Horn. Okay, there's a corner. All right,
Whoa.
there we go.
Wow.
Not
Now that's a
Patrick
surprise.
Surtain. They went with a cornerback and didn't pick Surtain.
It's a surprise. Okay, so it's like JC Horn's an awesome player. He's like getting picked 8th, and I'm immediately too like, oh, so does that mean that John Elway gets to pick Justin Fields?
Oh,
Look at
Justin
this guy.
Fields doesn't fit.
Titans
Justin Fields
offseason.
doesn't fit the John Elway criteria.
He's tall, right? Is he not tall enough?
I think he likes his QBs over 6'5".
Oh yeah.
Huge L choke. Okay. I mean, it makes sense
Well,
that they
does
went
this mean
corner.
does this mean the Cowboys are going to get Surtain?
It's more likely.
Unless they just take the injury risk and get the other corner.
But I heard, so this is the first time in NFL history that offensive players were taken with the first 7 picks.
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah, I heard that last night because I mean most people predicted that maybe this would potentially be the first defensive pick.
Yeah. So how cool would it be if after J.C. Horn goes up to hug Roger Goodell, he like finds a cell phone on the stage somewhere.
Oh, here we go.
Tweets out something.
Says John Lynch said Trey Lance was outstanding in the evaluation for both on and off the field. He loved the idea that they were able to break down news to Lance and had an idea but didn't know for sure until the call came.
See.
So who's the day one? Is it going to be a competition, or are they giving it to Garoppolo?
I think they give it to Garoppolo. I think he needs some time to develop. I mean, he hasn't even played.
I don't know, man. I'm going back to so it depends on what the Patriots do, but I like that rumor before that Garoppolo is just going to go back to the Pats.
No, they said that's not going to happen.
Well, that's what they say now.
Look, it says, inside the Packers draft room. They're probably freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, I might just stay here because this is just like updating. Let's see.
With the 8th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select J.C. Horn, defensive back, South Carolina.
There's like no cheering, no booing, no nothing.
Yeah, I mean it's Cleveland. I don't think many people are going to travel out to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Who do the Broncos pick?
The Broncos are going to pick a quarterback, right?
They just traded for Bridgewater.
A 6th-round pick. That's a backup.
Yeah, but
they have
Fields. I don't know. This is probably a dream scenario.
I mean, Blake Bortles will take him to a Super Bowl.
Portal combat, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's trending right now. Devontae Smith.
Ooh,
So
wait, that might be.
So he went to Denver?
No, it's just who's trending now. Go to Denver Broncos Twitter. They got 2 minutes.
He was supposed to be the first one off the board, and he's the 3rd one off the board.
I don't know, man. I would have picked him first, but I'm just a guy with a webcam, so I don't know much.
Oh, right. They did that thing with Teddy Bridgewater.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Well, what did they googly eyes that Bradley Chubb tweeted?
I don't know.
They googly eyes him.
What did Justin Simmons googly eye?
It just looks like they're flirting to me.
Well, no, we got time. We could suss this out. Let's figure out what the googly eyes is all about. So Justin Simmons, googly eyes.
10 minutes ago.
Is this in reference to my bet line? Wait, no. Wait, who's Justin Simmons?
They're saying they have good food at Broncos
He's their safety.
headquarters. Okay. That was worth it.
It says Fields is coming to Denver. I don't know.
What did he 10 minutes ago? What happened 10 minutes ago?
Nothing.
They're just talking about how good the food was there.
No, maybe that's because like he's trying to signal that he got a call and he knew like he's got like the inside scoop. Yeah.
I think if the Broncos draft Surtain, they would have a really good defense because they have Simmons. They would have Surtain. They have Bradley Chubb. They have Von Miller. Like, that's pretty good. But, well, I mean, is Von Miller even going to be on the team? That's the question. But
it says for the first time since 1999, a QB was selected 1st, 2nd, and 3rd overall.
with the 9th pick, the Broncos select Ken Jennings to host Jeopardy.
With the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, Cincinnati Bengals select Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU.
Time to link back up, Joe.
Wait, when did he say that?
Jamar Chase is a player that steps in right away and makes your offense better, makes your team better.
I'm excited. I'm definitely getting a jersey.
That's going to help pay that contract.
Although I don't know if many players are going to be changing numbers this year because you have to buy out your entire inventory of jerseys.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, for sure, he's going to get the number 1 jersey because nobody's been able to wear number 1 before.
I think next year, like the year after this upcoming season, they're going to allow him to change it to whatever.
Well, the Bengals just switched their jerseys, so like there is no
what
jerseys.
Oh, that's true. There's no inventory for them.
Look, Trey Lance got copyright.
Trey Lance got copyrighted for his own stuff.
God.
Yeah,
he's like, how can you copyright me? That's me.
I want to see. They don't call Niner fans the faithful for no reason. They got to be super excited. I bet he knew.
I think he knew. Wait, what's popping on Mac Jones' Twitter?
I don't want to go there right now.
Come on, let's go there.
All right. See Mac Jones. Oh.
There he is.
Do you think the Broncos are gonna get rid of Locke?
Oh my God. Is he there?
Looks like he's there.
Oh my gosh. About to get another DUI. Oh,
I'm
no.
hearing Aaron Rodgers to Broncos is close to a done deal. Still could fall through, but fingers crossed. Who is this guy?
What? Wait, hold on. Something's going on. Something's taking a little while, right? Or is it?
No, somebody's walking out. Is that Devontae Smith?
No.
I think the pick's in.
Pick's in?
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I see. I can't tell because like my glasses, I can't see my TV.
Guy? I think he's just some agent.
No,
so maybe he's lying.
Patrick Surtain.
Oh.
Cornerback?
Cornerback.
Called it.
Wow.
Clearly they are set with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
So,
Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater.
All right, well let's see. Yeah, Patrick was saying it's up there. It just updated.
Wow.
Yeah, Broncos select Patrick Surtain. Oh man. So okay? Cowboys, I think they trade back.
Yeah. I think they have to.
They're saying that the Saints want to trade up.
Well then Cowboys and Saints get her done.
I don't know.
Who does the Saints want?
Who would they pick though?
Who would they pick?
How do they have money?
It's all funny money. We did like a thing where we were looking at the salary cap. What you do is you like just restructure it.
Look at this.
Yeah, they converted all the bonuses.
Whoops.
You can just stretch it and stretch it.
Both corners and top O-line gone. I think Dallas more serious than ever about moving down. Pats have a vet all-pro CB who could be moved, and Jerry could still get a quality O-line. Okay, so he's saying maybe the Pats trade their corner. Yeah, I mean I don't know.
I don't see them trading Gilmore. He's so good.
Cowboys and Eagles want corners. No, Eagles are getting. I'm pretty convinced they're getting Smith.
You have to. There's no other player on the board right now that could make them not pick him. Check out the Eagles Twitter feed. Just enter in Eagles. for community. Just do like that's their Twitter. Just do Eagles.
Wait, what?
What are we
Just
supposed to be looking for?
put Eagles into the search bar and just hit enter.
So you don't want to actually go to their...
No, not to their official Twitter. I want to see what the people are saying.
Eagles. Could Eagles trade with the Cowboys? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think they would do that.
Well, it's hardly ever that a division rival would ever trade with each other.
Yeah.
Why would you help each other out? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. That Eric Cohen one.
Yeah. Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Chargers. That's funny. You see that? Go back up.
That one.
Center
Yeah.
City prepares for Eagles pick.
Yeah, the Lions have a pretty good shot of getting him.
Who?
Slater.
Lions? Why would they want
Or,
Slater?
Or
They
I'm
just
sorry,
picked
not the
Sewell.
Lions. Sorry, the Dolphins.
Yeah. I want him to go to the Bengals because we need to pick a lineman.
Dang.
Dude, I've been seeing Lions fan or Cowboys fans posting pictures of Surtain in a Cowboys jersey,
No.
saying talking trash about how he's gonna shut down everyone in the NFC East, and then he got picked by the Broncos.
It says with Kyle Fuller and Callahan on contracts that expire after 2021, Denver drafts Alabama cornerback Patrick Surtain. Makes sense. I feel like you can never go wrong with corners. Like, if you have a quality corner, like, you can't go wrong with that pick.
Yeah.
If I'm Dallas, it's Slater. Oh, they're saying tackle?
Wait, did they make a trade? The Eagles trading up with the Cowboys?
Yeah. They
Oh
traded.
wow.
They did trade. Wow.
Oh,
That's-
Devontae Smith
whoa.
time.
Yeah,
Wait,
they're jumping. They're
Didn't
they're
10
popping.
seconds ago Josh say that was not possible?
Yeah.
I did say that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you, like...
Who was that guy on Eagles Twitter being like, I don't know, but my people are telling me that they're trading back. No, that guy was like that guy was that the Giants were going to block the Eagles or something.
They're picking Smith. They have to.
Devontae Smith.
Eagles just jumped the Giants. Wow. So who would the Giants want that the Eagles... So it's got to be... It wouldn't be receiver. That doesn't make sense. Giants
Why?
aren't
They've
looking-
been talking Devontae Smith the whole time.
Why? They just signed... what's his
They
face?
don't have.
They spent all that money on that receiver.
What receiver?
Looking them up.
The Giants? The guy they
the
got from
Giants.
Lions.
They picked Galladay.
Yeah, that's my point. Why would they feel that they need
The
to
Eagles,
jump the Giants because they think that they're going to take Devontae Smith?
Oh, you're not.
Oh
You're not
wait, no,
jumping.
the Eagles have
you're
two
not-
picks now.
You're not jumping the Giants. You're jumping because the
Sure,
Giants
it says
can also
the
trade
Eagles
back.
just jumped the Giants. I'm just reading it.
Yeah, they have pick 10 and pick 12.
No, but my point is that it's not just the Giants you're jumping over. Like,
Yes, it is. It's literally, you're just jumping the Giants.
Yeah.
It went Dallas, Giants, Eagles.
What I'm saying is the Giants could also trade down to someone who wants a receiver. So you trade above them to get the guy you want.
I don't know. I just don't. That's a weird trade.
I think it's a good move for them because they have two picks. They have 10 and 12, so they can.
No, it
really
makes sense
get
for
whoever they
Dallas.
want.
I get that if you get more picks. I just don't understand the need for the Eagles to trade up. I just don't get that.
Wait,
no,
scroll
the
down to
Cowboys
that
traded
card.
back to 12. What am I talking about?
There's a PSA card. Oh, that's a fake card, right?
Probably.
That's fake.
See, Adam Schefter. That looks
be a
like
cool-
we
it
should
would
be
be a
looking
cool
at that.
card, but
We
they
should
don't
be
have
pulling up
colors.
the Adam Schefter Twitter because he seems to be predicting stuff.
I had him up before.
Yeah.
Rappaport's good too. But Schefter's better, I think.
So did the Eagles officially make their pick?
I don't think so.
It's in, but it hasn't been announced.
I mean, if it's Devontae Smith, that's crazy to me. But I didn't think the Giants needed a receiver. I felt like, if anything, it'd be offensive line. Nah, that doesn't even make sense.
It has to be Smith. They don't have any receivers. Their best receiver is Marquise Goodwin, who's like 30 years old. Or Travis Fulgham.
Oh, I didn't know they had Fulgham.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense for the Eagles to get the receiver. I just don't know
Okay,
why
here you go. Charles Robinson says get ahead of the Giants for Devontae Smith.
It's the obvious choice. I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
I just don't see why the Giants would want Devontae Smith. That just doesn't make sense to me. That's
Okay,
the point I'm
well-
trying to make. It's kind of like, why would San Francisco trade up all the way 3 to get Mac Jones when it's clearly no one else wanted him?
Yeah.
It's the same.
I don't know
Well,
why they went
Who else is
I
the
don't think
receiver?
Lance
Like,
would
why
have been
wouldn't
taken.
you get 2 good receivers?
Well, they have
Who's their
Ingram, a
other
pretty good
receiver?
tight end. They have they just signed the guy from the Lions, and then they have
Okay.
another guy that's on their 4th-year contract. That's probably a good third option.
Well, they got John Ross too.
Oh,
yeah,
that's it. That's why Josh.
Yeah.
Josh is like, they got John Ross. I mean,
it's not John
why
Ross.
do you need
I'm not-
Why do you need a fast receiver? You got John Ross, right?
I mean, they got him really cheap. So if he pans out, then they're gonna be looking good. But I don't think he will. If he's not good with Burrow, then he's not gonna be good with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that they would have actually taken the receiver. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just seems like a silly trade.
Oh nope, they took him. They took Smith.
No, I'm
They
not.
got him.
I'm not talking about the Eagles. I'm talking about the Giants.
Oh,
If
yeah.
say if Devontae
But
Smith
how
was,
could you be mad at the Giants for doing something they didn't even do?
I'm not mad at the Giants. I just think it's a silly trade by the Eagles. Is my point.
Okay, that's fair. I
That was
disagree.
my whole point
I'm
the
just
whole time.
I'm of the opinion if the guy that you want, you can get
I said
him.
the Eagles would take Smith the whole time. That's what I said. I don't.
Okay, then
that
what's the
was
problem?
that was my whole prediction. My point is, there's no way the Giants would take Devontae Smith. I just don't.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
see it. Why would they take the linebacker, the
but
number
why
one
wouldn't the
linebacker?
Giants?
Micah
Why wouldn't the Giants? Why wouldn't the Giants trade down?
Because there's no reason to.
Well, if
The only
a
other
team is
logical
picking,
explanation would be is that there was another team willing to trade up to get Devontae Smith.
yes, that's my
That's-
point.
okay.
Is that if the Cowboys say we're trading down, we got 10, and the guy you want's there, and you have to give up a 3rd-round pick. Do you sit there and say, no, we'll wait, because you know the Giants are just going to, as soon as you hang up, they're going to call the team picking 13, 14. Like, everybody behind you can jump up and get them. So it's just like, yeah, you give up the 3rd-round pick and you get the guy.
I wonder who's going to trade up. I wonder if it was. I wonder if it was Green Bay.
Aaron, come back. Look, we got your receiver finally.
I mean,
No, please don't leave.
do you think that Aaron Rodgers really wants to come back? But
No.
he's like, you know what?
This was
I'm gonna
strategic.
say I'm not coming back during draft day, so they don't draft Justin Fields.
Well,
Right?
it's too late now. All the best 3 receivers are off the board.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, even if they do trade up now, who are they
Yeah.
gonna pick?
Okay. So really, Josh, let's. I don't want to let this go because I can tell you're really upset, and and it's fun for me when you're upset.
I'm
But
upset because you're not understanding me. You were
I'm
trying to
trying to
tell me that the
understand you.
Giants were going to take Devontae Smith. I'm like, that makes
I
no
never
sense.
said that. That was.
Oh my God.
I was just
So, all right.
reading what Charles Rogers.
I'm going to rewatch this. All right,
You're going to rewatch this. You're going to hear me say, Josh, it's not just the Giants they're jumping over. It's everybody else. And you're like, no, it's the Giants. It's the Giants. And I said, no, it's not just the Giants.
Okay.
Chicago traded up from 20 for the Giants' 11th pick. They're probably going to pick a QB.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you want to trade down, you got to trade up because everybody's trying to trade down.
I'm calling it Mac Jones. They're taking Mac Jones.
Why
Chicago.
didn't you say that?
No,
one pick?
come on. Kyle Trask. It's Kyle Trask.
I think they're taking Jones.
Why is this?
Oh,
I
no.
mean, why would they even take a QB? They have the red rifle.
Oh, pull up Adam Schefter Twitter. He's reading. Okay, and then you gotta pull up Andy Dalton Twitter. Like, oh no, they did what? Here's my imitation of Andy Dalton. He's just sitting there, like really he's sitting there playing Angry Birds, right? And then he looks at his phone and he's like, "What? They did what? They traded up? No, not again."
It's what I mean. I don't know. Andy Dalton's career kind of fell apart really quickly.
Okay.
Really? I mean, he played a decade.
I mean, like he was decent on the Bengals, and then they cut him.
Giants get pick 20, another one.
What?
A 5 and a 4. Okay, so they go. That's a big down. That's a big slide down, though. But you get next year's one.
Is that 5 picks this year and 4 next year, or is that a 5th and a 4th?
5th round pick.
Okay. Chicago, they're getting that's Lance, right? Or not
Fields. Justin Fields. Yeah,
Justin
Fields.
It's got to be Justin Fields.
That's the logical pick, but I feel like they're probably going to take Jones.
Kyle Trask.
Andy Dalton's not saying he hasn't tweeted since January 16th.
He only used his Twitter to find luggage. He's like, Twitter's a weird name for a luggage finding service, but okay, I'll use it.
He doesn't. Yeah, he does not tweet at all, which I guess makes sense.
That's good. It's good.
Justin Fields is a bear.
Off with some trades.
It's Justin Fields.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Speechless. I'm so shook. Please, for the Lord of God, say Justin Fields. Wow. That means they probably jumped the Patriots.
Yeah. Right. Well, who's picking 12? I think
Patriots are going to get the best linebacker in the draft. That is crazy to me.
If they take Micah Parsons, that's a great addition for them.
They don't have to do anything. They take Parsons. Makes so much sense to me. But maybe he won't be there.
Will they though? Because they don't have a quarterback. They have Newton. Who they signed him, and then now they're discussing trading him, even though they'll probably not find any takers. But
so the Cowboys are still 12 now, right? So now it's back to the Cowboys.
Cowboys are 12. So who are they gonna pick?
Ooh, yeah. I mean, could they go defensive end?
Well, I mean, they need a cornerback.
Damn, Andy Dalton. He still might start this year though. That's the crazy part. I don't know.
Well,
Justin Fields is
competition.
Justin Fields on the Bears. Yes, I that would be my hot take. Yes, he will win the Rookie of the Year. I like it. I had a feeling he would go to a team like that. That makes so much sense to me.
It's not a bad call. I mean, I could see Justin Fields really lighting it up.
He's got to have the biggest chip on his shoulder, maybe outside of Mac Jones. But I mean, Mac Jones should have known better. I mean, come on, dude.
Mac Jones should have known better.
Yeah.
Then to do what?
Now that's your hot take.
No, I mean, come on, Mac.
What did he do?
He didn't do anything. But when it comes to the draft in the NFL, it's always been about measurables plus production. And if you have both, it's like you're gonna get drafted top high. He just didn't have the measurables. Like he just doesn't. He's not like he's like literally the Andy Dalton of this draft. I mean, he's not going to be a bad quarterback by any means. He might even be better than Andy Dalton. But I'm just saying, like, have you seen Trey Lance and Justin Fields run? Like, it's just, I don't know.
No, I still haven't seen any of the Trey Lance stuff. Like that one person left a comment on this on one of our videos to like watch their video on Trey Lance, and it was like an hour long, and I was like,
Maybe not.
Well, I mean, if the Bengals didn't have a quarterback, maybe I would look at it. But
man, this is such a great pick. I really like this for Chicago.
Because the thing about Trey Lance is like all of his highlights are going to be against like,
they're
a
against
bunch of, like,
Division II teams.
Yeah, it's just like it's going to look like high school film. I mean, not to knock it too much, but I mean, let's be real, right? Like if you watch Justin Fields, you go watch him play against Clemson. You watch Trey Lance, who they even play?
So who does
South Dakota State?
Who does Dallas take now?
I don't know.
They might trade down Twitter again.
Pull up Shefty.
The chef
on the clock.
On the clock.
Oh, they said that before. Oh no, this is trade. No, that is on the clock.
On the clock again. I don't know.
Giants GM Dave Gettleman trades back for first time in 9 drafts. Got a haul from Chicago. Gettleman says he doesn't trade back because he refuses to get fleeced.
He got a pretty good haul, I think.
Did get a good haul.
Because I mean, you would have to think that next year the Bears.
So how many picks are we in? So we're on the 12.
This is number 12.
So who's got the steal of the draft so far?
The steal of the draft. Whoever gets Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is clear top 3 talent. He may not have the measurables, but he has the intangibles.
He's headed to the Steelers. I can already see it. He's going to the Steelers 100%.
When did the Steelers pick?
20 something.
24.
Steelers all the way.
The Jets have another pick too. Dolphins have a pick at 18. They might pick Slater.
Oh, I definitely think the Dolphins will take Slater.
I really don't want them to.
Oh, the Dolphins have killed the draft like the last, 2 or 3 years? Like
they've been drafting so well. And their coach is really good. Brian Flores is a great coach.
But I do think if the Bengals want to like win the fan base, they should like
trade back in
and get Slater and be like,
what do they trade though? Just picks probably?
It would have to be
you trade this year's 2 and next year's 1 and then whatever else it takes.
Yeah, well hopefully next year's 1 is the 32nd pick. So
you would have to you would either have to trade to the Dolphins or jump the Dolphins. Who's 17?
Well, the Dolphins still at 18?
Yeah, they're at 18. So we'd have to trade with the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Vikings, the Chargers.
I feel like the Raiders tend to be a team that thinks unconventionally as of late.
I feel like the Cardinals owe us a little bit for taking AJ Green, but
call the Cardinals. Hey, just call AJ
Green. About
Green.
That receiver.
Mike Brown should just call AJ Green. Like, hey AJ, we want that number 1 pick. Can you help us out? We're like, what are you talking about?
So ESPN is saying that the best fit is at Jeremiah or the linebacker or Slater.
Micah Parsons.
Interesting.
I mean, that one guy just retired, so I could see them needing a linebacker, but I don't.
But the best part is like the fact that like some of these quarterbacks are falling a little bit, and then it's just pushing more offensive linemen down to the second round to us. I feel like, but I feel like between the 20s and 30s, though, there's gonna be a run on offensive linemen.
Well, you think there should be a run on defense, right? Because so much offense is gone.
There's only been 2 defensive guys taken so far.
Oh, here you go. Andy Dalton chose Chicago, and Chicago chose Justin Fields. Dalton stays, and Bears also have Nick Foles, who have $9 million guarantees for the season. Wow.
Wow.
Micah Parsons with Jalen Smith would be fast.
Right, the Cowboys have a decent front seven, but it just doesn't ever seem to work. On the clock. Pick should be coming in soon.
It's funny because it seems to be right here, like the comments. I don't know. I feel like there's like a really good defensive end that they would be interested in, but
I think if they're gonna go defense, you gotta go linebacker.
Micah Parsons, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
and these guys are fast.
That's a good pick. I mean,
No, I think Slater's going to go now to the Chargers.
that makes sense.
Ooh.
That makes sense. Come on, Cowboys Twitter.
What's popping on Chargers Twitter?
Here we go. Okay. Nothing really.
Yeah, well, they don't really have any fans either. So.
I want to hear what they said. They had to be cheering if there were any.
Boy, how exciting is this? With the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the
Who is that?
Chicago Bears select Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State.
He's
Sure.
happy.
That
A
was
lot
like.
of Ohio State fans
Well,
there.
yeah, that makes sense. It is Ohio, so. Yeah, he's going to start right away. There's no reason to sit him.
I mean, why would you? I mean, because their they were pretty decent last year, except their quarterback was terrible, right?
That's such a good
The whole
pick.
deal with like Trubisky, like he didn't throw it right ever, or he only threw it right, and then somebody put that on Twitter, and then like they denied it, and then like 2 or 3 weeks they started going heavy that side, and then they went back to.
Says Cowboys land Micah Parsons, whose team was interested in taking at number 10, and Eagles get Eagles' third round pick to boot. So yeah, I wonder who was trying to trade up to get Smith though. Who was the other team?
Say that again.
Vander Esch about to be a free agent. Lee retired, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lee retired.
I think he like retired right before the draft too. That's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're saying Rashawn Slater or maybe Farley.
Yeah.
Corner.
Yeah. I think he goes in the 20s though, Farley. He's the first Penn State defensive player selected in the first round since Jared Odrick.
is.
Solid pick. Can't go wrong with that. I'm glad he didn't go to the Patriots, though. I will say that because I feel like that was...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So who did the Patriots take?
Jones. Mac Jones.
I don't know.
Right? No?
He's a
No,
Steeler
am I
all
getting
the way.
Mac's hopes up? Let's see what. Can you check Mac Jones' Twitter? Maybe you should tell him, hey, Mac, what'd you expect?
Nah. Let him have his day. I don't know what we're saying right now. There's no way this guy deserves to go to.
Well,
3.
click on the picture.
I did.
No, the other picture. The one where it says, no way this guy deserves to get 3.
This one right here?
Yeah. Is it like.
Oh, God.
Whatever, man. None of that matters.
I wonder who the Chargers are gonna pick. Probably Slater, right? It's gotta be.
Oh, I thought we already said they picked Slater, right?
I don't think it's been announced yet.
No, not official, but it makes sense.
I'm sorry. We're at the bleeding edge here at Breaker Bros, so we know the picks before they happen.
It was ESPN that was their top 2. Or no, I'm sorry, the best available Slater, but best fit is Caleb Farley. But I heard that they were looking potentially for offensive line.
Oh, you guys gained a subscriber.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, Drew, we gained a subscriber.
He's a cornerback. I guess that makes sense for them. They need defense for sure.
Everybody needs defense.
But I really do like Devontae Smith on the Eagles. That makes sense.
I would like Devontae Smith.
Well, they're all in. They're all in on Jalen Hurts.
I mean, like I said, I don't know nothing about nothing, but the guy that I've seen the most recently do the best is Devontae Smith, and I would have been happy with him as a Bengal. But you've convinced me that I should be happy that Jamar Chase is coming, so that's why I got so excited.
Wait, is that the Bears head coach right there?
Matt Nagy?
I don't know.
Pull
pull up the picture and zoom in on the credential.
Yeah, it is. Good job.
Matt Nagy.
Look at his face. He's like, I got you.
He's like,
oh,
dude.
oh no, I'm gonna get drafted by the Bears.
He's like, dude, you guys aren't gonna get me. I'm gonna go number 4, and Patriots are gonna trade up and get me. And they're like, just you watch. Matt Nagy's
that's the look of a dead man right there.
Matt Nagy's like, watch me. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
And he's like, please don't.
Oh man.
I agree with her. I definitely think that Michael Parsons is going to go to the Cowboys.
This fell kind of perfect for the Chargers. Both Slater and Vera Tucker are sitting there for him.
Now, Vera Tucker, that'd be a good Bengal.
Parsons, they were interested in taking him at 10. And they traded back, still got him, and then they got the Eagles' 3rd rounder.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Go down. No, this isn't announced. This guy looks like he's owning that. If I know anything about my fellow Ohioans, we like a fat guy. I mean, fat person. I'm sorry. Wait.
It's over before it started.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my glasses were dirty.
Here we go. So Micah Parsons from Harrisburg, PA, and he played at Penn State, where Sean Lee played. And as we know, he just retired after many meritorious
Let me just start stringing facts together.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is a very
He's a
strong.
linebacker.
He's a very
Sean Lee was
strong.
also a linebacker.
He's a very strong man. He's wearing a very nice suit. I think he's gonna go put a hat on here soon.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll be anything like Isaiah Simmons is for the Cardinals, like kind of like he can do anything. Rush, he can cover, he can kind of play like a strong safety type thing. Or if he'll just be like a straight linebacker. Have they not announced the next pick yet?
I don't think so. Trying to think. So what are the next couple of picks? See if I can pull that up.
Pull up the list.
You're probably well. Okay, so it's the Chargers, Vikings, Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders, Dolphins.
I think we need to trade. We need to trade back in, but I don't think the Bengals are going to do it.
When was the last time they traded back into the first round? I feel like they've done it before.
Probably been forever.
Wasn't Andy Dalton like the first pick in the second round?
He wasn't the first pick. He was like.
But did they trade up in the second round to get him that year?
No.
No, they just took him at 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. I don't think they've traded up. They haven't traded up into the first round since 1995.
Okay.
Let's see what Adam Scheffner said.
They've traded up, but not into the first round.
Hmm.
There it is, Slater.
Later.
Who can play 4 different offensive line positions. So basically everything but center, I'm assuming.
I guess, but is that true?
I don't know. To me, it's weird for like a tackle to go to guard. Yeah, there it is. It says.
I mean, I think I think it happens like with like
Mac Jones falling to Belichick. You got that right. I don't think he's going to pick him though. I could be wrong.
I feel like
Yeah.
he will. I mean,
Jamar Chase said
so they
Joe
did
Burrow
know.
text. Yeah, he of course they knew. He probably knew like 3 weeks ago. This is not like.
I told you the Bengals were. I mean, everybody knew what the Bengals were going to do. It's just like the unknown to me was, were the Falcons going to take Pitts or were they going to trade?
It was funny because they interviewed him earlier before the draft, and he's like, "So do you know like where you're going?" And he was like, "Well, I would hope you would tell me that." And he just like kind of laughed it off. But now he's saying Joe Burrow texted him this morning. But yeah, it's like we all knew. Yeah, you're right. Like it was obvious.
Yeah, I mean they're going to take, and with their next pick, they're going to take a guard with tackle upside. I mean, but this year's draft just fell perfectly for them. Like I don't think that the linemen are going to run out by 38. There's just so much depth at the position, according to all the stuff I've read on the internet. And we all know the internet is always right.
Of course. The ultimate no-brainer pick for the Chargers.
That's what I said. You heard it here first. on Breaker Bros.
We're better than Schefter.
Chicago Bears notable offensive players. They got Fields, Montgomery,
I mean,
Robertson
their
the
problem
second,
was
Cohen,
quarterback.
and
Like,
Graham.
their skill players are really good.
I mean, they'll be competitive.
Do you think Fields is going to be one? Was his number 1 in college too?
I thought it was 2. It might have been 1.
No, it is one.
Oh man,
Oh.
this is a boon for like these like first round pick dudes who were number 1. It's like you're going to get that number because nobody has it. It's like free, right?
Yeah.
Like Jamar Chase is going to get number 1 for free.
Better.
He doesn't have to like buy it off a kicker or anything. Just shows up and nobody has it.
Yeah. You know what? No, we need to draft a kicker.
Who's this Ben
Second round,
Vollen?
we're drafting a kicker. We need a kicker.
Okay, it says smart move by the Chargers to get Herbert more protection. Bengals should have taken notes. How do you dislike?
Oh, let's reply
I don't
to
think
him.
you can. You can just leave a hate comment.
Since so many O-line going to be there in the mid-20s, 30s, easier to trade up with their second to get a solid tackle than find Chase somewhere else. Bengals never learn. They let Dalton
We
get beat up.
don't. We make the same mistakes all the time.
Chargers over Bengals, 2 good Ds to 1 good knee.
The Vikings might trade out of 14. Come on, baby.
There you go. Hey, now the Bengals
Well, no,
are
not anymore because they took Slater.
the Bengals are friends with the Vikings. So maybe they'll trade up and get Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah.
Maybe like now we have a guard.
I don't think they're going to do that. I just think they take the best available lineman that's in the second round. Because, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we just need a guard. So it's like the Patriots found a really good guard in the 6th round. And then the Seahawks found a really good guard in the 3rd round.
Yeah, just draft a guard. Number 38.
Yeah, we need a right guard, I guess.
Sam Cosmi or Ben Cleveland.
Mm.
I think I rode an elevator with him. Well, he was getting on the elevator. I was getting off.
You passed him.
I passed him. I could tell he was a Georgia offensive lineman for sure.
Well, SEC offensive linemen aren't exactly easy to miss.
Well, he was wearing his uniform.
Oh.
And just like Tom Brady, I know that if your number's in the 70s, that means you're a lineman. Also, if you're like 6'5", 300 pounds, probably a lineman.
If you're 6'5", 300 pounds at the site of a college bowl game.
If you're the size of a refrigerator at the Georgia team hotel wearing the Georgia uniform, I think it's a pretty good chance you're offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. New York Jets are trading up to get the number 14th overall pick.
Really?
Did Schefter just delete all his tweets? What?
Figure out what the trade was.
Schefter just deleted all his tweets.
No, he didn't.
They're not showing up on this feed.
We're looking at them right now.
They're gone.
Well, 3 minutes.
Last one for me says it was 8 hours ago.
Looking at one that's 4 minutes old.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh!
What was the trade?
Jets are up to 14.
But what was the trade? Do we know
I
yet?
don't know. Well, the Vikings probably get whatever the Jets had. They probably get 23 and something else later.
Well, didn't I guess it would be like a 3rd or 4th round pick, right? Because it'd be similar to whatever
Something like
the
that,
Dallas
probably, because
got.
it's late first round, so it's not much of a haul.
pick is in. What do you
Jets
think
could
the
also
Jets
be
do?
building up that O line. Oh, they're saying Tucker. Oh yeah, it says here you go. The Jets have selected Vera Tucker.
Oh,
There you
well,
go.
that's another guy the Bengals can't take. Awesome. Oh, picks 23, 66, and 86. All right, I'm calling it. The Patriots are picking Mac Jones. There's no way they don't, as Micah Parsons is off the board. I'm calling it.
It says Mac Jones is going to fall into the laps of the Patriots.
Yep.
Nope. I don't think they're going to pick him.
I don't think they are either. Too obvious.
But I don't see him getting past the Steelers though. If
He's going in the first round.
I still think 6 quarterbacks in the first round.
former offensive lineman Joe Douglas still going to work on that offensive line, adds guard Elijah Vera Tucker. Is he a guard? I thought he was a tackle.
He's a guard. Well, I don't know if he played tackle in college, but he's always been listed as a guard.
Okay.
You think the Colts are going to take Trask?
No. They traded for the second best redheaded quarterback in the NFL. Can't remember his name. The Eagles dude.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah. We even
Says,
did
and so Mac Jones is on the clock at 15 for the Patriots.
Gotta be.
I don't know. Let's see. What if they trade down? Because outside of the Patriots, who else would be interested in Mac Jones?
Colts maybe, but they're probably sticking with
It's not going to be the Bears.
Wentz.
Not going to be the Titans. Can't be the Jets.
Well, no, the Bears already picked.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but as you get closer to the end of the first round, somebody could trade back up to 31, 30 through 32 to get a quarterback because, you know, those guys at the end of the first round are more like developmental guys, and you're better off having that first round pick because then you get like the 5th-year option.
what about the Saints? Or maybe I saw this too. What if he goes to Tampa?
Oh, and goes and is under Brady?
Yeah. I doubt that happens.
I don't think so. I don't think Brady would like that.
Yeah, so
They brought
Tom
back all 22 starters,
so Tom Brady wants them to spend their first round pick on a dude that's not going to help him win the Super Bowl. I think
Probably
that's going to
not.
go over really well.
Probably not. You're right. You're right. I saw. I don't know. Honestly, the team that makes the most sense after the Patriots is the Steelers. He may fall into the second round.
yeah.
I still think 6.
I think
6
Trask.
off.
Well, I think
6
Trask could
quarterbacks.
go to the Falcons at 35.
They said, and now he's a Patriot. I'm not sure if that confirms that he went to the Patriots.
12 seconds ago, they're showing Mac Jones holding his phone on the TV. Go to Mac Jones' Twitter.
Schefter hasn't tweeted it yet, so
Does he have a smiley face on? Who's this guy? Wait. Go back. Who's that guy that keeps tipping off the picks? We should just be following that guy.
Matt Miller?
Yeah. See? Boom. This is our guy.
funny how like they have to send him like 20 hats,
That's not funny. That'd be awesome.
right?
You get hats for every team.
They probably have to go back and like drop them off at like the local, was it Hat World or whatever?
The local lids.
Yeah.
Yeah, lids. I think you
Yeah.
mean lids.
Yeah, whatever. I never been there, or I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah. See, I got mine.
Oh yeah, okay, I like it.
I went to lids.com, got mine.
So the Saints don't move up for one of the top 5 QBs. Do they consider moving up for a top 4 CB?
All right. So
Yeah,
we
there you
got
go.
5 quarterbacks taken.
Patriots select Mac Jones.
Yeah. That's
All
the
right
right
into
pick.
their laps.
Wait, we've already known this, right? That's what that Matt Miller's telling us.
Yeah, but he didn't predict any other pick.
Did
No, he didn't.
He's been flashing.
Where? We looked at his timeline. Where? What else did he predict?
Well, those are the ads.
I don't see it.
Slater to the Chargers. Quinn gets the baddest linebacker in the draft. Michael Parsons to the Cowboys.
Yeah, but then 3 minutes before he said Micah Parsons would be fast.
Yeah.
Like he said that after the fact. Is my point.
No, he didn't. Let's see. Let's see. He was the first one, and I've seen his logo pop up a few times.
It's still not showing up here. That's weird. But it's definitely Mac Jones.
Yeah, it's
headed to
definitely
New England.
happened because the TV's showing Mac Jones highlights. Oh, Arizona's got the pick in fast. Okay, let's see if this Matt Miller guy tells us who they get.
Probably not. He's probably still talking about Mac Jones.
If they got to pick in that fast, then that means they really wanted somebody. And they got him.
I did like 25 mock
You're like
drafts, and like
Najee Harris.
they selected Najee
Forgot
Harris.
about him. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, who do they have now? They have Kenyon Drake. Oh, wait. They have James Conner, too. But you can never really have too many running backs.
I like that pick. I don't like a running back as like a top 10 pick, but I still think like picking a running back in the first round is a good idea.
Yeah.
Just, a lot of that's because of the 5th-year option. Because I don't like the idea of giving a running back a second contract, but if you can get him on that 5-year, then you get a new dude.
I wonder if this guy starts right away.
Who, Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I think he will. I don't think Cam Newton's going to beat him out.
I don't know. I mean, who has started right away as a rookie for the Patriots?
Enough.
Huh?
I mean, okay, but Brady only didn't start because he was a 6th-round pick, and they already had one of the best QBs in the league. So, and like that's the only quarterback they've really drafted in the first round. In
Does
like
not
25 years.
Does not change the fact that what I said was true.
Okay, it was technically correct. Yeah.
No, it was actually correct.
Yeah. It's just got a very small sample size for that example, so.
I've been locked on Zaven Collins.
He's a linebacker from Tulsa. He's like a really tall dude who's good in coverage. What does Matt Miller say? Yeah.
Nothing new yet. Oh, that is crazy. Wow, you can pretty much just go to North Dakota State University.
Oh, here you go. Ian Rappaport. Zaven Collins. All right. I guess we got to follow the rap sheet now.
Or we could just
Interesting pick.
might just make more sense just to stay on this page.
Oh,
It seems like it's updating.
Dump Matt Miller, pick up rap sheet. You're in, Rap.
Yeah, I think the Steelers probably go with running back now. I mean, that would make the most sense. I don't even think they have a starting running back.
I mean, they
right
don't
now.
really even have a running back because James Conner is gone. Najee Harris would be good for them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're hurting for they're in like salary cap hell.
Oh yeah, they're hurting. They're hurting for a lot of things. There's a lot of people leaving.
Oh, but the Steelers aren't on the clock. It's the Raiders. Steelers don't pick till 24.
Yeah, that's why they're in trouble.
No, I'm just speculating because they're just in the AFC North.
All right, so here comes the Raiders, and I think that they're going to pick somebody that nobody has in the mock draft for a first-round pick. It's going to be somebody that, like, everybody's going to be like, what?
And John Gruden is crazy.
Like Collins weighed 270 pounds?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's crazy. He's just a big dude who runs well. Like when they played the Bearcats, he was I think he like the tight end didn't catch any passes, and tight end is like considered like an NFL prospect as well. So
Is this the guy from? Oh no, he's from Tulsa.
yeah.
Okay, so Raiders.
I really don't know.
I mean, at some point they're gonna start picking more defensive players, right? So it's like at some point.
Oh, they traded away. So according to NFL.com, the Raiders traded away their tackle. Remember, they traded Trent Brown.
Oh yeah.
So they're probably going to take offensive line.
This is NFL UK.
They have some big fans in Europe.
It's time for edge rusher for wait, what? This Dolphins once again a key pick to watch. Time for an edge rusher. Go Giants. Or I guess they're not wanting the Dolphins to pick their pick. What ESPN says. They're saying safety would be the best fit.
NFL.com says as well that they need offensive line, safety, linebacker, defensive line, and corner.
But yeah, Mac Jones on the Patriots made way more sense.
Than
49ers or any other team, really. Like,
Yeah.
because I think they could do more with less, right? Like because they want his brain.
all right, they say the pick is in. Pick is in. What does Rap Sheet say happened? Has it? No, nothing yet.
That's not in.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wonder, like, yeah, I highly doubt that you're going to trade Garoppolo now for the 49ers. Because I thought if any
Yeah.
team was going to trade for him, it would be the Patriots, but probably not anymore.
No,
Yeah, no,
probably
they
not.
have. They have.
I heard something that they were actually working on his potentially like for a trade they were going to rework his contract, but I guess that was under the expectation that they couldn't get Mac Jones, I guess. Whoa, it says John Gruden doesn't care about player rankings.
Would have thunk
Uh-oh.
it.
Who'd they pick then? I told you.
Alex Leatherwood, according to Breer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that stinks. That's who I wanted the Bengals to take.
Yeah, but didn't this guy have like an injury history, or is that another guy?
He probably started at Alabama for a few years. Getting nicked up a little bit.
Looks like some people are not liking this pick.
But that's what I don't understand, right? Like, he's ranked 17. Or, I'm sorry, he's ranked like 40 and you pick him at 17, but like nobody really knows. They're like the rankings are arbitrary. You know what I mean?
Especially
There you go.
there are some positions where they're more arbitrary than others for
There you
sure.
go. Okay, so Matt Miller had it at 46 seconds ago. And then Rappaport had it 55 seconds ago. All right. Huh? Rap is...
John Gruden is a strange man.
That's strange. That's what I mean. What does it matter? The rankings don't matter.
Yeah, that's true. And that was like the argument I was making in the Sewell versus Chase videos, that rankings don't really matter and
oh wait, you know what? This is a different
everything
person.
is just
Okay.
a shot in the dark, really.
I don't know. Every year, Alabama gets like the best dudes at like almost every position, and they're all ranked high
Yeah.
because they're, physically gifted, right? So, and if they're the starter, I don't know. I like the idea of just picking Alabama linemen. They are the guys who won the battle, and they play on teams that always play, it seems, in the playoff, and they seem to do pretty good. So
Who's up next? The Dolphins.
they probably went off. This is the run on offensive linemen.
Yeah. I mean, Bama offensive lineman is not a bad pick
Or corner.
by any stretch of the imagination. Don't the Dolphins have one of the best secondaries in the league?
I don't know. I only watch Bengals games.
Yeah, fair enough. Same here.
I feel like all their good corners they traded away, but I could be wrong.
I mean, didn't Xavier Howard have 10 picks for them, I think, and he's still on the team. So,
Arguing, I just don't know.
Maybe they'll just trade down again.
Announcing it now on the TV.
I feel like maybe the right move is to trade down because Slater and
They
like
just
the other guy are gone.
They just picked Jalen Phillips,
Who's that?
the defensive end from Miami.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's not a bad pick.
As long as they keep picking defensive players. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's been majority offensive players in the first round. It's crazy. Has there only been like 3 defensive players picked so far? That's crazy.
The 2 corners, 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's only 3. Yeah, it's just the 3 corners and the linebacker. Or I guess that would be the 4th. The defensive end. So you would think at some point they would have a defense or run on defensive players.
Probably because
There's got to be
all
like
the
a
top offensive guys are gone. There's going to be teams noticing like, oh, we can just
like
can
defensive
wait and
tackle.
get more developmental guys in like the 2nd and 3rd rounds, and we can just run defensive players right now because there's a lot of good ones left.
That's not a big highlight. That's not a big stat. 12.5 career sacks.
Would
For
they
a
just
first
play
round
one
Really
pick?
year?
not a lot. I mean, he's not top. He didn't go top 10, so I guess like whatever.
I'm just saying that's like really that's not highlight package worthy.
I think QB hits is a better stat than sacks to look at.
No team is more likely to surprise in round 1 than the Raiders.
True every year.
That's what we said minutes ago. Did we ever find out what the Jets traded?
I think the 23rd, their 66th, and their 86th pick.
For 14?
That's it.
23, 56, and 86. That's a good haul for 14. Okay, so 14 was 23, so that's a first rounder. 56 and 86, so first, second, and third. So if the Bengals were to try to trade back up to the first round, they probably would have had to give up this year's second and third, and then next year's first.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it would have been too much. But so I guess there's only been 1 guard technically taken, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think the rest are tackles.
Giants were
Giants are
considering.
considered quiddy pay, except they're not on the clock. Or
Yeah.
did someone already take somebody else?
Well, I guess they're assuming Washington's not going to take him. I guess Washington's going to.
Isn't Washington still in the market for a QB?
They were interested in Trey Lance.
Maybe Darrisaw or Jamin Davis for Washington. So either offensive tackle or linebacker. I'm hoping they take Jamin Davis.
It's getting more interesting. It's less clear cut.
What the hell are the Raiders doing?
I feel like that's the perpetual question.
That probably was the Bengals guy too. Like, damn, they're like, fuck.
What? But that just means that other dudes that were ranked as first rounders are gonna go down a peg. Because how many offensive linemen have been picked? You have Vera Tucker,
Like 5, it feels
Slater. I only remember 3.
like. Leatherwood.
Well, I meant aside from Leatherwood. My bad.
Tucker. Slater. Yeah, it's Slater and then
4.
yeah.
All right, here comes the pick. Jamin Davis. Nice. They picked a defensive player.
Yeah.
The offensive
There's
lineman.
a stretch of them coming on. Defensive players.
Offensive lineman last one more pick.
The Washington defense, y'all. Yeah, they're going to be pretty respectable, I would have to imagine.
Yeah.
Watch this guy's highlights. Yep. Looks fast.
Yeah. Yeah, because they just showed like a quarterback running and nobody else on the screen, and all of a sudden he just runs in and grabs them.
I mean, I hope he's fast. He looks kind of lean.
See, look. Well, there he is.
Is that Jake Fromm?
Maybe it's JT Daniels.
102 tackles.
It's quite a lot of pack. That's quite a lot.
Darius Leonard.
Oh, he's versatile and athletic. So this is the one where they said that New York wanted to pick that edge guy, and now they're going to get him at 20.
Good. I'm surprised another cornerback hasn't been taken yet.
I feel like the cornerback class this year isn't as deep.
No.
Well, but they have that the Virginia Tech guy got hurt, but he was like considered to be
Didn't they
the
take
best.
him?
No,
They took him at 9, right?
no, that's
8.
South Carolina. J.C. Horn was from South Carolina. Patrick Surtain,
right. I got messed
Alabama.
up there.
But before that guy got hurt, they were talking that he would be the best. So I could see someone picking him up at the end of the first round.
Yeah, it was crazy. They showed a graphic before where it was like Tua to Waddle, and I go Burrow to Chase, and then Hurts to Smith.
Yeah.
Funny.
Oh, well, what's the Spanish take on this?
I don't know.
Click on it. See what they say.
Can you read that?
He's a complete linebacker, fast, tall, has a 3-down player.
Looks like good
Brazos
vision.
Largos?
Good
What?
vision. No, says it plays
Are
with good
Brazos
vision.
Largos? When I see Brazos Largos, I think of big cojones. Good vision. Can cover in zone. Good ball skills. He can hit and shed. Plays with efficient Alberto. I don't remember what that is. Oh, he's going to need a long period of adaptation to the league.
So he's like kind of like a hybrid player.
Yeah, like you said, he looks skinny, so you better be fast.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense because like
he seems kind of like a smaller Zaven Collins.
I bet he's just
Maybe
there to help cover tight ends and stuff like that, which makes sense if they're trying to
right
match up with their division.
All those good tight ends in their division.
Well, I guess they don't necessarily have to be good, but if they're fast. Think about it. I can't even think of who's Dallas's tight end.
Blake Jarwin, I think.
Okay, he's not.
I think it's still Jason Witten, right? Didn't he come back?
No.
Oh, he's on the Raiders.
Oh. Still Jason Witten.
I don't even know if he really plays much anymore.
Like father, like son. They do have the same walk, though. They do look like they're walking out like WWE or something like.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, he is a Tom Brady type player.
No,
I'm not saying he's good as like Tom Brady, but he's the same style of player. Pure pocket passer.
So they're saying Quiddy Pay here is likely.
Yeah. Mike Golick.
Oh, Micah Parsons is going to force so many fumbles on Zeke in practices.
Let's
I don't even know who
Elijah
that
Moore. There you go. Dari Saw. There's the defensive tackle. Wow, it's going to go really late in the draft.
Yeah, they say that this year's draft was very light on defensive linemen, but the offensive linemen there's like tons of first and second round dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Can't imagine a better place to be than the Pats Nation. Wow, he even did like the hashtags and everything.
Oh no, they went Kadarius Toney.
Oh,
really?
That's a receiver, right?
From Florida.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I guess maybe. Wow. Okay, so I guess the Giants were really going for
a wide receiver.
What's his face? Devontae Smith.
They're really trying to give Daniel Jones a lot of weapons.
So to recap, then the Eagles were not stupid to trade up and get in front of the Giants.
Yeah, I guess not.
It's like a brain worm slowly going into your brain, like, and then it like lands home, and then Josh finally admits, "Oh yeah, okay, I was wrong." Oh, look what Ross Tucker says. What does he say there, Josh? Giants drafting Kadarius Toney basically confirms they would have taken Devontae Smith at 11.
Okay. Like, what do you want me to say?
Nothing. I just try to. I just think it's
I
funny because
get
you were
it.
mad. You were so mad at me,
Because you
Yeah,
wouldn't
that was,
listen.
huh?
Because you weren't listening.
I was listening to you, but I was just trying to like explain to you that like not only do they have to worry about the Giants, but they worry about all the other people that would possibly trade to the Giants.
I mean, I guess at this point, I really don't care.
Let's see.
Josh is out on the NFL. All right, let me see if I can translate this this draft report in Espanol on Kadarius Toney. He's a electric slot receiver. He has he's an ideal route runner for the slat. He does the pivot, whip, choice juke. He stops and starts. He's very competitive for the ball, for reception. Has good vision. Anticipates defense. Eludes tackles like a running back. Good lateral agility. Good in space. He's very productive in the backfield. Solid hands. Bad stuff. He has to play exclusively in the slot. On the outside, has marginal bravery, I think. He doesn't like contact, and I don't know what Baloney's the videos. Something about baloney. All right.
Comparison to Randall Cobb there too.
You speak Espanol as well.
Well, if they have
Are you
German
done
ones, then
translating,
maybe I could
or
read
should I
those.
stay on here for another few minutes?
No, you don't have to stay on here. I was
Okay,
just
thank you.
laughing at your face. You're so mad. So you're saying the Jets' offensive line is pretty good? So who's on the clock?
I think it's the
Colts.
Colts. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they pick Trask, but
I
I feel
would.
like they probably want to try and put faith in Wentz.
Says they
Too
need
late for the
offensive
Saints
line.
to trade up.
Oh, they said their left tackle retired. Crap.
Who did?
Anthony Costanzo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Maybe Barmore. They say they need defensive linemen.
Maybe.
Rooting for them to pick something other than what the Bengals need. Matt Miller saying there have been 20 picks so far, and 10 have been from the SEC.
Oh, are we really surprised?
No, but that's a pretty staggering stat.
Yeah. The SEC pretty much has a monopoly on first-round picks.
I don't know. Wouldn't that mean they have like all 20 of them?
No.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Oh. Colts pick is in. Anything but a left tackle. Anything but.
It's probably going to be a lineman, but shall see.
Showing Carson Wentz on the TV. So that probably means they pick something to do with offense.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a trade. Seems like it's taken a long time to announce it. Matt Miller thinks it's going to be Kwity Paye. They're doing something weird for the draft where they have like a random fan sitting like in a chair.
Huh.
Kwity Paye.
Called it.
It's good. That's defense again. That's what we like to see. We want to see runs on not offensive linemen. We only have 17 more picks to go.
Ugh.
Can you pull up Kwity Paye's suit? It looks like it's got like teeth on it. Like in the collar. Oh, what? What's his NFT thing?
Well, he's releasing it of himself.
First collegiate licensed football NFT. It will be live on OpenSea the moment he is drafted. OpenSea. I wonder how much that's going for.
I would have to assume. This guy's name?
Quiddy Pay.
Would he pay?
$37.
Huh.
Also includes unlockable content.
And NFTs are weird.
I figure it's just a way to funnel money to football players, right?
Well, it said it's going to nonprofit.
Well, yeah, but some of it. But like, I feel like they keep a little bit. It's like a way to tip your favorite college.
Who's up next here? Titans. What do they need?
Picks in for the Titans.
Oh, really?
Tip. Caleb Farley.
Mm.
With a Titans Twitter saying. Goodell's up at the mic. So there's been a lot of defense lately, right?
I think so. Mac Jones is the 11th player Bill Belichick has drafted that played under Nick Saban.
What number player?
The 11th.
How
I
long-
guess is a lot.
I don't know. Hasn't he been a coach for like 20 years?
Yeah, that's true.
So you think the Vikings go for?